What's up, everyone? Adrian Morrison here. I'm excited about tonight's webinar. We have a lot of really cool stuff that we are going to go over. So everybody's piling in right now, and I am just getting a couple of last second things set up on the screen. There's just so much to unpack tonight. We have a lot of really cool things happening in the e-commerce world and in the affiliate marketing world. So let me go ahead and share my camera. Actually, hold on. Let me get all my lights on. I forgot to turn my studio lights on. So give me just a second on that. Let's see if I can get this to come up. Got to have my lights on or else it's going to be dark in here. There we go. Cool. So you should be able to see me now. I spent a little too much time in the sun this weekend, so I'm a little red. Let's see if I can just adjust this. Okay, look a little less red. Okay, so welcome to the Profit Power Hour. My ADD is kicking in. You should be able to see the welcome screen. And if you're new to my webinars, this is a webinar I do every single Tuesday at 9 p.m. Eastern. I think there's only been one time in 7 or 8 years I've missed this webinar, and it was because I was pretty ill and I just couldn't do it. But that being said, every week I come on here to teach e-commerce, internet marketing, show you different strategies I'm using in my business to, make money, have success, and these are completely free. So if you're new, I want to welcome you. You're in for a treat because you get to get on these webinars, get free training every single week. And this is our welcome screen that you see. If you do not have a Shopify store yet, get started. Go to profitph.com/Shopify and get a store. It's free for 14 days. You can build it, you can play with it, you can load products on it. Get started. Most people fail because they fail to get started. And you have all the training in the world here, completely free, every week to help you push and move forward and overcome any obstacles. Now, when you go to that link, profitph.com/Shopify, you're going to see a video of me. That means you're going through my partner link, my affiliate link with Shopify, and they're going to give you some special goodies. They're going to send you an email with a special 6-part video course I put together to help you launch your store. So all you have to do is sign up through that link, okay? And below that are the recommended vendors that we recommend you use, okay? So you don't have to use these, rather these are recommendations. They're the ones I use, okay? So you got a couple of options there and special links to each of them to get some special deals and special goodies. So just make sure you do that. Now, the last couple of weeks, actually the last 2 months, this webinar series has been a little bit different than, traditional, profit power hours that we've done over the years, because we've been bouncing back and forth between e-commerce and affiliate marketing. And for those of you that don't know what affiliate marketing is essentially getting paid a commission for referring a lead or a customer to another business. So imagine if you had your Shopify store up and running and you told a friend of yours, hey, every time you send somebody to my Shopify store and generate a sale for me through a referral, I'll give you $5. That would be affiliate marketing, right? So you don't own the business, you're getting paid a fee, a commission for recommending a service, right? And getting a conversion. So we've been teaching this because over the last 2 months, I have seen people make more money faster than I've ever seen in my life with a free affiliate program that both my brother and I have been focused on and teaching and doing ourselves. Okay. Um, one guy that I was talking to in an interview earlier today, he just sent a referral that is set to pay him anywhere between $20,000 to $25,000 without selling anything, without buying a program, without buying anything at all. He's already made about $45,000 in the last month and a half just using this free affiliate program. And I have a whole interview that you can go watch with him. So because this affiliate program is hot, it's new, and it's sizzling, and it's only available for about 2 years, right? I've really taken a bit of a risk with my audience because y'all come here for e-commerce, and I consider it a risk to 180 on you and teach affiliate marketing because that's not necessarily what you all come here for. But I know that many of you been with me for a long time, and you trust that if I'm willing to do that and I'm willing to flip the script for a second, it's got to be important. It's got to be something that you really should focus on, right? Because I don't come on here and talk about stuff for no reason, right? This is a free training, and so we've been teeter-tottering back and forth, but between those topics. Now, if you're new, again, you have access to your Access Adrian members portal, and this portal here is where all of your courses are, all of your anything is softwares, courses, whatever. You all have access to the Profit Power Hour. That's this webinar. So these are the recordings. And you can click on this and you can go to the free members area and you can look at all of the webinar replays. Okay. So you can go to 2022. And you're going to see, like, on August 23rd, I was talking about ugly stores versus fancy stores for e-commerce. But then last week, we released a done for you automated webinar for the affiliate program that you could use to get leads and get conversions and hopefully make big commissions like so many other students are in that affiliate program. So, you'll be able to go back and watch these trainings. And that's what I would recommend doing. And I know and I'm confident that all of you on here are entrepreneurs and you're just looking for the best way to make money, right? You're looking for the best way with the least amount of risk and the least amount of resistance to generate income. Now, the affiliate program that we've been teaching is not long term, okay? It is not going to be 5 years from now you're doing this because it expires in 2 years, meaning it is a government grant program. The government is offering ERC, Employee Retention Credit Funds, to businesses that were in business during the pandemic. And we're getting paid a referral fee for referring them to this government grant. And, eventually that's going to end. So get it while the getting is good and make an impact at the same time because it's life-changing money that these businesses are able to apply for and get. So it's incredible. And if this is all over your head, you haven't watched, you don't know what the heck ERC is, just go back and watch these, watch these previous webinars. You're going to want to learn about it. And this is a great side hustle that you can do while you're launching and operating an e-commerce store. It's that simple. Okay. So the links to partake in all of that, I'll go ahead and get that out of the way. If you want to join that affiliate program, it's free. All you have to do is step one, and that is sign up to be an affiliate at go.thesc.com/agent. Then join our free Facebook group, join our free and secret Telegram group. And I even built you a completely free funnel with ClickFunnels. So you're able to use your internet marketing skills that I teach you here pretty much to market a funnel to get leads and hopefully get conversions. All right, so the main links you're going to want to go to is sign up as an agent. It's free. And then join our Facebook group. Those are super important. This free funnel is available for you, and I actually built you an entire, like, kind of like a free business members area in step 5. So you can go there to go.profitph.com/funnels, and I literally have built a business for you, a side hustle. I've done it for you. All you have to do is put it out there, and it's designed to automate the entire process, and it's free. I'm not charging you anything for it. All right. So we're going to talk tonight about both. We're going to talk about the affiliate program, and we're going to talk about e-commerce. And earlier today in that private Facebook group, I went live with one of our super affiliates who's not an internet marketer, okay? He's never done internet marketing before. And I did a live Q&A with him. His name's Hunter. And he is set up already to make $45,000 in commissions with another $25,000 on the way in a month and a half. So this guy has made a roughly $70,000 in a month and a half without spending a single dime on ads, without buying a program, without buying a course, okay? And he is seizing that opportunity while it is here. And again, he's not even a marketer. So we did an hour-long live. You could watch that in our private Facebook group. You see 747 comments, a Q&A. He walks through what he's been doing to crush it and get these big deals, big referrals, and make commissions. Like, one of his commissions was $8,370. Another commission he made is $8,600. Another commission he made was $28,000. And the next commission he's going to get is going to be between the $20,000 and $25,000 range, and he's still going. Okay, so those links are right here, and you can watch that in our free Facebook group right here. And the free business that I built you in regards to this, okay, is located right at the bottom where you see the password where it says ERC 2022. That will take you here, and it'll have basically your business set up for you, all the links that you need to start that business, and download the funnel, and any resources that we have available that to help you get started. So it's that simple. Okay, all you have to do is put in the password, all lowercase. Okay, now I know I just spent roughly 13 minutes talking about this, and we'll come back to it. Okay. We're definitely going to come back to it. But for now, what I want to do is I want to talk a little bit about e-commerce, because, there are, how should I put this? Winter's coming, okay? Black Friday, Cyber Monday, it's going to hit before you know it. The easiest time to start a Shopify store and generate sales is when the holiday season hits. Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Thanksgiving Day. These are all big moments in e-commerce where there's more buyers than there are sellers, and people are buying in quantities larger than the average day of the year because they're buying gifts for their whole family and their friends. So you got people spending big bucks. All right, so we've been talking a lot about how to prepare for Black Friday and Cyber Monday and beyond. And what I want to do now is I want to talk to you about a question that I've gotten a lot of, and that is, what type of store should I have? So look, tonight we're going to talk about e-commerce, and then at the end of this webinar, we're going to talk about the affiliate program as well. So two types of businesses in one night, and a software that Anthony and I have found that will completely automate the affiliate program. All right, we're not releasing it tonight. We're releasing that next week on a special webinar. But we're going to talk about it because you've been getting emails about this free lead finding software that, yeah, to be honest, I was going to talk about it tonight, but Anthony and I found something in it late last week that we wanted to change. We had asked the company to change, so we're postponing that a little bit. I know he was going to talk about it last Thursday to his group, and I was going to talk to you about it tonight, but we'll push it back a week because we want it to be right and perfect. Okay. So we're going to get to that at the end of the webinar, the free lead finding software that, like, a lot of people have been asking, like, how do I find leads? There are a lot of free ways to do it with LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram. We're going to go over that. Then we're going to go over the software that will do it for you and automate everything. So that's all, in the pipeline. It's coming. But let's talk about the main question I get in e-commerce. Let's go back to e-commerce real quick, okay? So it is, Adrian, should I have a general store or a niche store? And you have all of these gurus, if you want to call them that, saying that you should have a one product store. Okay. So people are confused as hell. All right. They don't know if they should have a general store, which has a bunch of stuff on it, a niche store, which really only sells one niche, or a one product store. Okay. Let's go over this. All right. So you have a couple of different types of stores. You have a general store. Oh, by the way, if you're new to the webinar, I'm super OCD about stuff looking nice when I draw it out. So, like, it looks good, but sometimes there's like an awkward silence because I'm like, erasing stuff, but whatever. So anyways, you have what's called a general store. And this is like what I have kind of always preached. Got it. It's a gnat. All right, so what I've always preached you should have. Then you have a niche store. Actually, this would be a lot easier. A niche store, and then you have a one product store. Okay, so let's just call these Shopify store types. Okay, now obviously, if you are a student of mine, and you all are, some of you though are new. Oh, my screen wasn't showing. Interesting. Can everybody see it now? Just say yes if you can see the screen. Okay. Sometimes GoToWebinar is so funky. So there are three types of stores that people talk about: general, niche, and one product. Most gurus lately have said, do a one product store. We'll get to more why they really want you to do a one product store in a little bit, okay? Then you got niche stores, general stores. So a general store, let's do blue. So a general store typically is going to have a lot of different product types on it. Okay, so let's just zoom in real quick so you can see exactly what we're looking at here. So your general store is going to have a it's going to have a name like Epic Gear. Okay, And on this store, on your menu bar, you're going to have a couple of different options. You're going to have, I don't know, like gadgets, dogs, family, gardening, so on and so forth. So these are actually niches. They're different niches, okay? So these are niches, okay? And the idea here is to have a couple of like weekly picks on your front page that are all different. So you might have 3 products on the front page. All right, so you have product 1, product 2, product 3, and then each of these, each of these would link to more hot products within that niche. Your weekly picks might be something that's like what's hot in the dog niche right now, what's hot, like what's a hot gadget this week, and then what's like the cool garden or kitchen product or whatever it is. And the idea here is that your store can bring in more money. It's more scalable because you're selling stuff to the masses, right? You're selling stuff to everybody. And for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, this is going to be the best type of store to have. Like if you're really trying to sell a lot of different stuff to a lot of different people, because like where do people go traditionally before online? Where do they go to do their Black Friday, Cyber Monday shopping? They would go to Best Buy, they would go to Walmart, they would go to the shopping mall. Everywhere that they are going has options for everyone. So you could go and you could purchase something in the electronics niche or the video games niche or something in the, what does you call it? Like house, what's the word I'm looking for? Whatever. I'm not gonna waste time trying to fill in a blank space, but something in the gardening niche or the kitchenware niche or the children's toys niche or the camping and hunting niche. Like they're going places where they can buy at one stop for their entire family because people in their family like different things. So the general store has always been a great way to appeal to more people, make more money, but also it's lower risk. It's much lower risk. However, you also have general stores. I'm sorry, you have niche stores. Now, niche stores, no, I didn't do a good straight line. Niche stores are great as well. Niche stores are really great. I have niche stores and a general store. So niche stores would revolve around a specific niche. So let's just call this we'll call this one baby baby gifts. Okay. So we'll call this one baby gifts. Niche stores will typically focus on one thing. And therefore, you're not going to have a menu here that has like a lot of different niches on it. You would have a menu here that has different product types. So you might have one that is like baby toys, one that is baby supplies, another one that might be baby clothes. I don't know. Yeah, I guess you would call them clothes, like those onesie things or whatever. And and then on this page here, you would have like a featured product number 1. And maybe a featured product number 2. I know my handwriting's terrible right now. Okay. And this might be like a little, hopefully I'm doing a good job on this. Like a little onesie. Maybe it's got like a little hood on it. Okay. And maybe this one is like value pack of diapers. Okay. So the reason that a niche store can be ideal sometimes is because it converts better. It converts better. All right. So a niche store is going to have a higher conversion rate. Okay. So these have high conversion rates, and they also have a lot of repeat customers. Okay. The other one is you get a strong following and a strong email list. So these convert better, but you really only are converting one type of customer. Okay. Over here, you're converting 3 types of customers. So the difference is with a niche store, all right, you're going to have a stronger, more passionate audience that hits your store. When they come to your store, they got a baby and they got stuff they got to buy for it, or they got a dog, or they got a pet. Maybe they are just interested in camera gear. So it's like a camera gear website, and they're trying to buy lighting, and they're buying coffee cups about photography, and all these things. Like niche stores get more passionate audiences, and therefore niche stores will convert better. All right, so they have high conversion rates. So both of these have major pros. Now, a lot of people are like, well, should I start with the niche store because Adrian said it converts better and it gets more repeat customers? Well, the answer to that is no, you should not start with the niche store. Actually, the second worst decision that you could make in your e-commerce business, in my personal opinion, in my 8 years of experience in e-commerce, the second worst thing you can do is start a niche store. Because what happens if the niche store that you create sucks and nobody wants to buy baby stuff? You don't know how to market to the mommy and dad audience, or the photography audience is they convert at a high rate, but it's not scalable. Like you're not able to really scale your sales. Or what if like you just pick a niche that you think is cool, like basket weaving, and you just make this like, oh, I'm so passionate about basket weaving, I love it, I'm starting a basket weaving Shopify store, and I'm going to sell all this basket weaving stuff because I like it. Well, ain't nobody care what you like, okay? It's irrelevant. Doesn't matter. You're not selling stuff online so you could buy it. You're selling so other people could buy it. So sometimes you make a niche store and you miss the mark. And now what you've done is you've wasted time, you've wasted money, you've exhausted yourself mentally, you've stressed yourself out trying to get it together. You've hyped yourself up to get that launch, right? And just launch a store, and then it just blows up and it just doesn't make any sales. You're like, damn, now what do I do? You know what I'm saying? Like that happens. And then you're like, oh, can I really go do this all over again? Like, can I go build a whole new store? Got a new email address, new logo, new theme, install all the apps, new products. It's like exhausting. Building Shopify stores is exhausting. Like, I only have had to build 2 Shopify stores in my life. My general store and the first niche store I created. Then I automated the store building process thereafter. But the main store that I have is the general store. And the general store can sell anything and everything. Doesn't matter. I can sell baby stuff, no big deal. The thing is it's not going to convert as good as a niche store. So you're like, Adrian, what the heck? What's the point? What are you getting to here? Do I do a niche store or not? Because you just said do the niche store, but now you're saying you do have a niche store, but you're saying, but don't do a niche store. That's the second best, um, the second worst decision you could make. So what do I do? Well, what happens is you find at a general store, okay, that, yeah, I'll go ahead and tell you this. You find at the general store, like say the dog niche, crushes. And it is getting the majority of your sales. Like the people that are coming to your general store, they're buying a lot of dog stuff. And then you see they're buying a lot of, not as much, but a lot of garden stuff, right? So you can see what types of products are actually generating sales, okay? And the gadgets aren't selling that much. So if you want to sell even more dog stuff, then what you would do is you would say, hey, I have found a clear winning niche. And now that I know that I have a winning niche, it is time to go in and build a niche store for dogs. It doesn't mean that you're going to stop selling dog stuff on your general store. People are still going to come there and buy it. Okay. It just means that you're getting so many sales in the dog niche or the baby niche or the gadget niche or the kitchenware niche or the basket weaving niche. Okay. That there is justification in opening up a second store to build a brand. Okay. We don't talk about brands a lot in drop shipping, but you can spawn a brand from a general store. And when you have a brand, people connect, people follow, people buy more, they trust you more than a general store, right? But there is a step one and a step two. See what I'm saying here? There's a step one and a step two. Most people start at step two, which is a niche store. And before they even know like if it's going to work, the general store will allow you to test everything in any niche without having to rebuild a new store and get a new logo every time. Does that make sense? Yes? And it will spawn off niche stores. And underneath your general store, which is kind of like your big test, like where you're testing everything, you will build an empire of niche stores. And you will find out what products are hitting. So when you launch a niche store, you know what products in that niche to put on the niche store. So now you got 2 Shopify stores. You got your general store and you got your dog store. Now I did this when I first started my general store before I blew up in the dog niche, because the dog niche by far is my biggest success. Um, my first niche store that I built, that I got data for, was a tactical gear and veteran store. So it was selling T-shirts about veterans, and it was selling tactical type gear. And I built this like really awesome. Like I was far more passionate about the niche store than the general store. Because, like we talked about the week before last, the general store is ugly as anything. It just got loads of products on it. It is how I pump and dump and test products. Okay. And I make most of my money, the majority, the significant majority of money has come from the general store that sells everything, right? Because once we find winners, we keep selling them. But we know that if we also launch a niche store in a winning niche that we found from our general store, we can build something kind of cool. Like you can put a little bit more finesse on the store theme because you're trying to really build a bit of a brand there and a following. So, your fan page is going to be more active. You'll have a fan page for that niche store. Your Instagram will be more active. Your email list will be way more active. When you send emails to a niche list from a niche store, you get way more clicks. So, you're going to get more clicks. You're going to get more opens on those emails because people they're invested in the same passion. They're passionate about it. Your general store, when you send an email, you're probably trying to include 5, 6 different niches of products to get more people's attention. Therefore, you're less personable and less um you're less appealing, right? People are going to be less passionate about it. Does that make sense? Just say yes if that makes sense. Okay. So, yes, niche stores are great if you already know that you're crushing it in that niche. You've got your audience, you know your targeting, you know what products hit. Launch a niche store. All right, second. Now, a lot of gurus talk about a one product store, and one product stores can be successful, but they're usually short-lived successes, right? And the gurus love to talk about one product stores because they sound simple, right? And you're like, okay, so if you're new and you're thinking about buying a guru's course, okay, because like all of you in here bought my course, right? You all bought my course, and you had to listen to what I had to say and assess if you thought there was value there and if you would actually do it. Props to you for being here and doing it. But I'm talking about building a general store, loading different niches in, all these things. A one product store, gurus get to say, hey, you just build one store, one product, make a boatload of sales. It sounds easy. So it's an easy pitch to get for gurus to get views, and to, get people to buy their courses, to get more people to open up more stores through their Shopify affiliate link, because Shopify has an affiliate partner program where if you get people to sign up for Shopify, they give you a little commission. Just like when you go through my Shopify link, I get a little commission from Shopify. So it's great. It's a win-win, because when you go through my Shopify link, you get, as a top Shopify partner, I'm able to get you special deals. I'm able to send you some free video tutorials through Shopify, yada yada. So nothing wrong with it. But really, from not all gurus, okay, um, many would call me a guru. I don't refer to myself as a guru, but there are tons of great entrepreneurs out there that teach e-commerce, like my buddy Ezra. Dude's a freaking beast. People call him a guru. There's a lot of great trainers out there, and a lot of them teach one product stores the right way. But there are some, and same thing with niche stores and general stores. There's always good, bad, the ugly. People with good intent, people with not so good intent. It is what it is. But one of the things that's appealing for a guru to talk about one product stores is A, it sounds easier, right? So you get more people sign up. And B, they're like, hey, you want to launch multiple one product stores. So when you launch multiple one product stores, you're opening up multiple Shopify stores. Now you're managing like a bunch of one product stores. And, you know, oneself could only assume the hope is they get more commissions from signing up more stores, which is okay if your stores make money and they're successful and it makes sense. Yeah, it's a smart pitch. Okay. But the flaw in it, there's nothing wrong with saying one product stores are great because they work. All right. Remember I said that starting your Shopify journey with a niche store is the second worst decision you could make in your business. Y'all remember when I said that about 15 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago? Yes? And many of you were asking probably, what's the worst decision you could make? What's the one thing, Adrian, what's number one? It's this. The worst decision you could make starting out, especially if you're trying to hit Black Friday, Cyber Monday, is launching a one product store. Launching a one product store is the worst decision that you can make if you're getting started. And again, guru doesn't mean bad, okay? It doesn't. It's just a term that we all use for people that teach, okay? And I know a guy that teaches one product stores or that did at one point that's a freaking genius, and his content was amazing, okay? So I just want to be clear. I'm not like hating on anybody. I'm just stating the facts. For a newbie, a one product store is the worst decision that you could make starting. Why? Because what happens if the product sucks? What happens if you can't sell it? Oh my God. At least with a niche store, okay? If the niche is a good niche, you could cycle different products in. You're still closed in a bit here. Still better to figure out what products and what niche is hot here and then spawn a niche store from previous success, okay? But a one product store, oh my God. If I had to make a store for every product, I would go crazy. I couldn't do it. I refuse to do it. Okay. But there are special scenarios where one product stores are very, very scalable. And a one product store would be a bit more focused than the niche store. And it would have like a really big, up here, you would have the brand name. You would want to finesse a lot more like beauty on a one product store. One product stores are all about branding. Like, remember we talked 2 weeks ago about ugly stores versus fancy stores? What I said 2 weeks ago does not apply to one product stores. If you launch a one product store, you want people to feel like they're buying that product from you because your brand is the best brand that sells it. Okay? Make sense? So you're not like doing a one product store for a generic dropship item like a cat necklace. It would need to be a product that's a bit more unique that you can white label and that you can brand. If it's higher ticket, a one product store could be great. So these are great for, high ticket. Okay. These are really, really good for high ticket. They could be good for recurring slash the subscription model. So like a coffee store would kind of, I don't know, coffee might not be one product because there's multiple types of coffee, right? But these could work out for recurring or subscription stores or a high ticket product. Or for a product that's trending. When I say trending, I mean that thing has got to be on fire trending. All right. it must be on fire. And this is essentially going to have the, usually, if I'm thinking, would have like a, probably a big image here of the product. Have a title over here, some information. A buy button right here. And then typically down here, it would have like, you'll see a lot of them do this. Well, that just looks stupid. No, just got rid of my perfect. All right, so it would have a video down here, like a video demo, okay? Down here, it would be a longer page, it's long form. Okay, now one product stores, if you actually are hitting on a good product, these crush. Like you're scaling, scaling, scaling. The reason you would want a one product store over a niche store or a general store is in the event that you got a product that's mega trending that you want to brand and it's higher ticket, or that you just want people focused on buying. If you have a really, really hot product and you send people to a general store, like something that's trending, like the fidget spinners, the old scooters that were hot at one point, like the little, motorized scooter things, people get distracted. Even on a niche store, people get distracted, right? So you want to single out a really like big winner and make a one product store out of it. And only then does it make sense to do a one product store, because you're positive that it's a winner. So if you're going to put the time and effort in creating the dang store and building like a nice brand around it, finessing the theme and logos and whatnot, you want to get paid. All right. You don't want to test. You want to get paid immediately because you know it wins. That's when you do this. So a lot of the gurus that say one product stores are great, but it's if you've already got a winning product that is really solid, or you're going all in on something specific and you want to build a real big brand out of it. So let me see if I can show you an example just off the top of my head. Can't see if I can remember the name of it. They're big now. Yeah. Okay. So when I think one product store, this is the first thing that comes to mind. All right. So when a lot of us e-commerce marketers got the idea for one product stores, it came from this company launched called BlendJet. Now this is a basic little BlendJet product. Like you can get it originally, I think that they probably got it from China, drop shipped it, saw that this product was great. They were smart enough to do some branding on it. Then they ended up selling a boatload of it. Then they manufactured their own, most likely, customized it, made it much higher quality, much nicer. And they got big influencers to promote it. And it's a cool product. Like this is a cool product, okay? This is a product that would warrant a one product store. But you could also start out selling this product before you go all in on a drop shipping store, a general store, or a niche health store. Before you build a one product store out of a product like this, you get proof that it's worth it, because you can see that they have this epic banner up here. It's freaking things over the earth, and they've got like all of this imagery here. They've got now different recipes. Now they've actually expanded and they've got like different sizes. But this is a serious store right here. Like this ain't no joke. All right, they did some serious photography for this. And now, like when you go to buy, you'll notice, just like I wrote earlier, You got a big image on the right-hand side, on the, I'm sorry, left-hand side. On the right, and look at how nice the image is, by the way. On the right-hand side, you got the ability to choose colors. They got some smart upsells there. And then, you know, they've got like the big banner or video here. Look at this. They got it like literally, it looks like they launched it into outer space at some point for some odd reason. I mean, this is super detailed, right? This is what you got to do if you want a one product store to work. You need these types of assets to really crush it. Look at this. I mean, they're going all in on selling this product. They're not just screwing around, but they had proof of concept way before it was just a one product store for most people that I've seen that sold a similar product to this, right? I can't speak to BlendJet specifically. I don't know them or that I just know that they're kind of like the first that really made this product, this type of product popular that I know, or at least in our space. Okay, so this would be a great example of a one product store. Niche stores, I think y'all have seen. All right, so there is a step-by-step process of doing this. And I think that one product stores can be great. And I think that a lot of people that talk about one product stores that are doing it the right way are talking about building a real brand out of the product, getting a surefire winner, so on and so forth. But from left to right is step one, step two, step three. Okay. Step one is general store. That's what we all do. And that's what I still do. Okay. Step two is a niche store because there's going to be more passionate people, higher conversion rates, but you're still limited. You're limited in scalability. The niche store will probably never do the same amount of sales and volume as a general store because the niche store is constrained within a niche and it can fizzle out. A one product store could scale to the moon, okay? But what happens if it doesn't? You built a whole store for one product, did all that work, and it failed. You're not going to do that too many times before you give up. So the only time to do a one product store is maybe after you've done a general store, then niched out, saw the product was still crushing it, and then step three is build a one product store. If you really want to go all in and brand a specific product, which isn't even always necessary, right? But you want to kind of build your own brand out of a product itself. So this would be the breakdown of what I think, you know, each one is good for and strong for. At one point you might have all three. You might have a niche store, general store, and a one product store. There's nothing wrong with launching one product stores as long as you know for a fact that it's a winner. Does that make sense? Yes? Yes? Okay, cool. So we'll dive more into all of these in a bit. Okay. Now I'll probably leave it for next week. I have this. I posted in the Facebook group about something that's going to be really big that I'm working on. That's going to be. We're about 2-3 weeks away from it. It's going to be free. It's e-commerce related. I'll announce it later. So keep your eyes peeled in the Facebook group, on my emails, and these webinars, because I'm giving everybody something worth thousands of dollars for free in a couple of weeks. You'll learn about that later, okay? Now, shifting over here for the next 7 minutes or so, for those of you that want to run the ERC affiliate program, okay? The way the ERC funnel works, so this is going, we're switching over to affiliate marketing with the ERC program. It's free, all right? So this is free. And this is getting US businesses with 5+ W2 employees the opportunity to get free money that's earmarked from them. It's kind of like a credit from the guy. So ERC is Employee Retention Credit Program. Look it up. It's on the IRS's website, okay? My buddy, who I just told about this from my hometown, is not a marketer, is up to roughly about $70,000 in commissions without spending a dime on anything, okay? And essentially what you're trying to do is you, okay, this is you. You are what is called an affiliate, okay? And what you're trying to do is find businesses, all right, in the US. I'm just going to say BIZ, that have more than 5 W-2 employees. Okay, so say this business has 10, this one has 8, this one's got 2, this one's got 50, and this one has 30. Okay, this affiliate program, okay, with this company that we work with called Bottom Line Savings, what they can do is get these businesses anywhere from around 10,000 to roughly $17,000 per employee credit from the government. Okay, so Bottom Line Savings is a company that can get these government grants for these businesses if they qualify, and they can get them up to roughly $10,000 to $17,000 per employee. So this business right here with 10 employees could, on the low end, get $100,000 in free money to them. Okay, 100,000 bucks. Bottom Line Savings will charge them on average, after and only after they get the money for the business. They fill out the paperwork, do everything for them, get them qualified. Roughly a 20% fee, all right, goes to Bottom Line Savings. So out of 100K, Bottom Line Savings fee that they would get is 20,000 bucks. So $80,000 would go to the business, and the business would say, "Oh my gosh, you just got me 80 grand. So yes, we agreed to give you 20%. Here's $20,000." Now you, as the affiliate, all right. So as an affiliate, get a commission on that for sending them the referral of 10%. Okay, you get 10% of that $20,000. That $20,000 is $2,000 for you. Okay. Oh, almost said a bad word. All right. So that would total to about 2,000 bucks for you. This is your affiliate commission. Okay. So that one business, this one here, one conversation with that business saying, "Hey, there's this company called Bottom Line Savings. They can get you potentially free money from the ERC program, the government. You got 10 employees, you could get around $100,000 potentially, and it's free. You don't have to pay it back. It's a grant. It's not a loan. It's not like PPP money." All right, so this would go to you. It's your money for a conversation, okay? It's your money. So you're trying to get businesses connected with this company. This company potentially gets them money and then pays you a commission based off of the fee over here, right? That they get to keep as a thank you for doing all this work. Does that make sense? Okay. Now, one of the biggest obstacles for most people is finding the businesses, right? So finding these businesses. This is like your goal, is how do you find these businesses? Well, what Anthony and I are going to do is we are going to look for well, we haven't looked for, but we have found a lead finder software. I'm going to tell you more about this probably next week because we're running low on time. even though I emailed you about it. And this lead finder software will essentially automatically in any location, it will pull up a database of all the businesses. So it'll look for the name, it'll pull up their phone number so you could call them, it'll pull up your all their email addresses. All right, it'll pull up their Facebook, their Instagram, and more. Okay, and it'll pull up automatically a database of all of the business in a local area. So, you might do this by, zip code or something, or city or state. And one thing that it will let you do is it will let you get all these email addresses, okay? Because this is the easy way to do it. All these emails right here, there will be a software so cool. Select all, okay? Select all. And it will let you automatically send an email. And the email will be to everyone from you, and it'll have your funnel link. And what it's going to do is you can send them a link to the funnel with a little bit of explanation about here's what the ERC program is. You could qualify for some money with this government grant program. It's going to then send these people to bottom line savings. That's what BLS stands for, okay? Where bottom line savings can then convert them into a deal, right? Of which you would get 10% commish of whatever bottom line saving gets of the 20% that bottom line savings gets, right? So this is just a really quick overview of this. So what this does is it allows you to scale. It allows you to avoid going door to door, and it allows you to find businesses locally or in other states and blast emails out, get their phone numbers very quickly, and scale your business. Now, again, uh, my friend from my hometown, Hunter Logan, in the Facebook group here. This is a live that him and I did together. You can go watch it. You join the Facebook group, it's free. This guy went from zero to $48,000 sealed deal, to probably $70,000 by end of next week, before we even had the software. This is just locally that he's been able to do this. So the software ideally could help you take it to the next level. So we're going to talk more about that next week. But if you want to join that affiliate program, it's just go to these links: step 1, 2, 3, 4, and the free funnel is down here at step 5. All right, so partake in all of these links here and just get started with this. Join our free Facebook group, get on the webinars, and we're going to talk about the software that'll automate everything for you soon. Okay, so we're going to show you the software, give you the opportunity to get access to the software. I'm probably not here on the Profit Power Hour. I'm going to email you or next week invite you to a webinar that's different. So we're not doing it on this webinar, but I wanted to prep you for it so you understand what it is when I email about it and you join and you check it out, because people are making huge commissions, tens of thousands of dollars with this affiliate program, and that you're able to take that money and put it into your e-commerce business and run more ads, test more products, blow it up for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, hopefully, right? That's the idea. All right, so I hope that you enjoyed tonight's webinar. Make sure you go check out all these links here for the affiliate program. Hope you learned a little bit about the difference between general, niche, and one product stores. More to come. I'll see you next week, Tuesday night, 9 p.m. EST. Bit of a brain fog tonight. I love you all. I wish you a ton of success. I'll see you in the Facebook group, in the Profit Power Hour group, and in the ERC affiliate program group, because it's free. So join it, okay? And I'll see you all next week. Good night, y'all.